What's up guys, Mr. Daga and Theo here.
Hi.
Welcome to episode 1 of Staffroom Snacks. Staffroom Snacks.
Staffroom Snacks.
For this recipe, you will need a few simple things. Butter, margarine,
Butter, margarine,
cheese,
cheese,
and bread.
bread.
You might be asking yourself, what makes this a minister's grilled cheese? Well, there are a few secret ingredients. Ingredient number 1 is mayonnaise. And the second thing is cast iron skillet.
Cast iron skillet.
You got it, Theo. And the third thing is the minister uses a variety of cheeses in his grilled cheese.
And 3.
And 3 is the minister actually uses English muffins as his bread. Today we're just using plain white bread. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to spread our butter or margarine onto our
bread.
one side of the bread. Think you can do that for me, Theo?
Okay.
Boom. Knife. So for you guys out there, just make sure your parents are supervising you while you are spreading. Now the key, as Theo is showing us, is to get the margarine on as much of the surface of the bread as we can. There you go. And while Theo's doing that, we are going to grate our cheese. The key to a good minister's grilled cheese is using a variety of cheeses. Today we have 3 different cheeses for you guys today. This is cream cheese, a marble, and a mozzarella. Different cheeses have different properties, so they'll contribute different tastes and textures to your sandwich. Pro tip: hard cheeses are easier to grate when they're cold, and soft cheeses are easier to spread at room temperature. Right, Theo?
Yeah.
Alright, so Theo is going to get us started grating our cheese using a cheese grating box. You're going to want to use the side that has the biggest holes to grate your cheese. Alright, so Theo, which cheese do you want to start with? That one's a soft one. I'm going to spread that one, so you can use this one. So you want to move from the top down to the bottom, like this. So again, for all you little guys out there, make sure your parents are here to help you out grating the cheese. Put your hand on top and grate the cheese down. And watch your fingers. Make sure your fingers don't touch the grating. Okay? Our next step is to spread our mayonnaise onto the sandwich. So we're going to spread it onto the outside of the sandwich on the same sides that we spread the margarine on. Now, same principles apply. You want to try to cover as much of the surface area of the sandwich as possible, just like Theo did, without any help from me. Right, dude?
Yeah.
On the inside of the bread, I'm going to spread some of our cream cheese. Now, this part is tricky because if your cream cheese is not room temperature, it won't spread as good and it'll break up your bread. Just like it's doing now. So I'm gonna stop doing it. So now that we got our cream cheese on the inside of the sandwich and all of our cheese is grated, we're gonna start to put some of the shredded cheese into the middle of the sandwich. Ready, Theo?
Yeah. I'm trying to cut that
We'll have me put this cheese on.
up. Okay.
Shred, maybe not the big ones, just the shredded ones. Did you wash your hands?
Yeah. Where can
Cut.
Alright. And then we're going to put the top on with the mayonnaise butter sides on the outsides, and we are ready to cook. So this is the part of the process where you're really going to want to make sure your parents are here to supervise if you're a big kid, and if you're a little kid then your parents should probably just take over at this point. So our rule is Theo's going to keep his hands on here so that he doesn't touch the skillet, because every part of the skillet is actually pretty hot. So we want to get the skillet to a medium heat, because if it's too hot the bread's going to burn, and if it's not hot enough the cheese is not going to melt. So you have to find the right balance. When you set the sandwich down, you should hear a nice sizzle. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Now, we accidentally put cheese on top as well, and that's okay, because sometimes the most brilliant things happen when you take risks and do things you didn't plan on doing. So we'll see how that turns out. Alright, it's been about a minute to a minute and a half, and I think we're ready to flip. Spatula. And I like to use my hand just to make it an even flip, and down.
Whoa, hot.
Alright, it's been another minute and a half roughly. I'm going to flip it one more time just to make sure that the cheese is all stuck, and I'm probably not going to need to use my hand this time because the cheese is going to stick the bread together. Ooh, that looks interesting. I think actually that cheese is going to taste awesome there. Alright, and I'm going to take it off, slice it up, and it's ready to eat. We're going to cut it on an angle because we fancy like that.
Then you have to cut it at another angle.
And then yours and mine. And then we dink it. And how is it?
Look better.
Enjoy. Hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. See you next time on Staffroom Snacks.
Staffroom Snacks.